Hey guys, whoever is joining, welcome. I'm hoping I can see the live chat that you guys, if you have any, live chat that is going to be shown here. I don't do live often, so I'm still trying to figure out how this works. This is a piece that I'm working on right now. The theme is more like sci-fi meets some kind of traditional character. I can't really say it yet because I'm not sure how to describe the design. You know, part of what I'm doing is I'm trying to find what it is. It sounds funny because I'm not even sure how to describe it yet, but I will continue to do this. You can check out my Instagram and to see it's Brian Chui art, and you can see other pieces that I've done in the past. I had a small show in Hong Kong during December, and it was really fun. I was showing off some of the pieces, and now I just wanted to continue. If you like sci-fi illustrations, that you might like it, so check them out. Thank you, appreciate that. Hey guys, hello. In a few minutes, I'll show you a little more of this design. I'm trying to finish this area without ruining the camera angle because I don't know how to move this equipment yet. Because I feel like if I move, everything just falls apart. I don't need that. I want to do more live in the future because it seems like fun. I can meet a few friends here and there. Yeah. I draw a lot of inspiration I'm from Hong Kong originally, and I'm trying to draw inspirations always from Asia, the world that I grew up in. Not just Hong Kong, perhaps other parts of Asia also. Because there's such a reservoir of idea that I can draw from, and it would be a waste for me not to use it. So anyway, so I'm in the process of so usually designed first on a piece of paper or on iPad Procreate, and then when I get to a certain point, and I transfer it to a piece of paper roughly, and then I'll do a pass of pencil drawing, and then at the end I'll do some put ink on it on top. I use the brush. Yeah, you stick around a little longer, I'll show you some of the work that I did earlier last year. I hope the live is not low quality or choppy or anything like that, because I don't know, because I'm doing this. And these lives usually, they're not predictable for me. Hopefully this is okay for you guys. I realize I need a lot of alone time when I create these things, but then at some point I'm like, hey, you know, it's so boring to draw alone. And then I put on a live, see if that works. Hopefully this works well technically, so that I can be at home and share my work with people. Yeah, I think that's the future. We're working from home, and then let's see if I can zoom out a little bit so you see what it is more. Yeah, okay. Right, I think that's better. Okay. So this is a part of a series that I'm developing. It's called Star Drift, I call it. There's a bunch of futuristic future humans, perhaps, to travel the universe and showing what they see and the way they travel and the friends they meet along the way. So that's the topic that I personally really like, and something I can spend time doing. Okay. I love this process here. As you're drawing, you always come up with new way of showing the design. When I do brush at the end, the design will change. So it's every step of the way is just keep designing, and for me, if I'm working on a piece, my mind is always thinking about it, and whatever I see, I will find ideas in them. So that's why I love reading books and traveling. Okay, so that's pretty good for now. We'll see. Thank you. Hello, welcome. I'll show you a little bit about the design. Maybe you see it. So it's this character. She's traveling. She's taking 3 of her cats together, and see this is a little suitcase. So that's the design, the rough design. I transferred it here, and now I'm doing a second pass of refinement. I don't know where to put it. Okay, hopefully I don't ruin the camera. Zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to do the horn here. Okay, good. There are many versions of dragon-like creature in Asia. If you grow up there, you always see them. And each country, if you go to, I grew up in Hong Kong, and then if you go to Japan, or if you go to what am I calling it? The Singapore, or the South Asia, you'll see different types of design of dragons, and I love them all. I always draw ideas from different interpretation of the same thing. I just love it, especially dragon. And this is not really a dragon. I'm just taking the idea of a dragon and kind of changing it into something that I never seen before. I don't think anybody's seen before, because it's completely made up. sure you guys can see it. Uh-oh. But that's just a draft. No problem. This is part of the horn or antler, whatever you call them. I want it to be broken. Kind of like floating in the air like that. I don't know if that makes sense on the screen, but I just don't like boring things. If everything's so expected, like people go, oh, I've seen it before, and I feel bored. You know, like if people feel that way about my design, I want them to stay a little longer to figure out what's going on. That's good for now. I'm sure I'll change it later when I put brush on it. So I'm just building up. I like this process. I'm learning about my process, and I really like this process of each medium I'm building something different and refining. This is cool. I don't know how you guys, if you're a drawer, what's your process, but I'm liking like first drawing on paper as a big quick draft, and then put it on, or just starting straight into my iPad, so because I didn't take it with me all the time, and then at some point I transfer it to a big piece of paper, and because I like to draw it big, because I need to move my arm. I don't want to like make tiny drawings anymore. So then I'll keep adding it. I did my drawings like that last few times, and I love my process, so I'm going to continue to do this. We'll see. I think it's coming along pretty well here. Why don't I start focus on the scale? The scale, yeah, right. That's how I call it. The scale in the back of this thing. Let's see. The scale. Yeah. Is it okay? I don't know, hopefully. I know there'll be a scale here, but how do they look? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out now. So this is the direction, okay. the arm. That would be the arm. Right. That's the travel pot for the cats. Yeah, there are a few cats in this picture because I like animals a lot. And I try to tell a little story on each drawing. Otherwise it would be boring. I don't like that. Good, very good. That's the arm. That's the shoulder actually, the arm. I think this is the part where I show that this is a hybrid machine slash animal looking thing. It's not really animal because I don't know any animal that looks like this. Completely made up. That's the fun part. I'm sure I don't want this line to touch this because that looks messy, but I'll fix it later. Yeah, so as I'm drawing, I'm thinking about these things. How do I make it clean, and when people look at it, they don't get confused. Like, what am I looking at? Like, I don't know which piece goes in front of which. You know, those are the basic mistakes that sometimes we make. I try to avoid those because this area is confusing. But I'll fix it later. I'll continue to do this. I'm basically trying to combine. Why am I drawing this? Because I'm trying to combine all of my favorite memories from childhood and the things that attract me during my life. A lot of it is from childhood, and I love drawing robots. Obviously, it's just, you can tell when I was at elementary school, everything is drawing for me. There's no other classes, just drawing class. If you like to draw, I'm sure that's your experience as well. So I'm not gonna go too deep into this detail, but I know that the blocking is nice. So I'll leave it as it is. Let's go back to this area and do the kind of necklace type of thing. I like that, this area here. It'll be quick. I want to do more live in the future because it seems like fun. You don't get too bored when you're drawing at home. Because that's the problem with drawing sometimes. You kind of need your personal space, but then it gets very boring sometimes. And technology is helping us to solve that. I don't know if this piece is going to overlap the larger shoulder piece. I don't know yet, so I'll leave it the way it is for now. I'll think about it. I'm sure later on I'll find a better solution. So this is I don't even know what it calls it, whisker? Yeah, I guess so. Has a little ball shape at the end. Never seen before, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right. Where should we go? Okay, there is a little hand over there. Maybe I should work on that. Here. All right. So the design on the iPad is not really anything, so I'll just go freehand here. We think it's not that good. Maybe that's the claw. Should be higher. Maybe. And then the connecting area. I don't know. Just sort of forearm first. Can you see? Yeah, I think you can. There's some kind of robotic structure inside, which I love. That's part of the arm structure. Yeah. That's good for now. I'm not satisfied, obviously. I'm just doing the first pass. Let's do the cat. How about? What cat, you ask? This is a cat. Let me show you what I'm doing. So basically, okay, let me see if I can show you. So basically, this woman, a space traveler, she is taking a selfie as they're taking off the cats that she's taking with. This is a funny one. She's just sleeping upside down. So that's the one I'm drawing. All right, there you go. There you go. Right, you can see, right? Okay, kind of. Oh no, the paper is a little broken. They're ripped. I'll keep going. I'm just sad I didn't notice. But we will keep going. There's no turning back at this point. Because I'm not making another one. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Be interesting to watch. So this one is more lounge, more carefree. This cat that's just kind of like peeking like that. And I like to have all the cats with different expression, and this one is just so lazy. I'm like, hey, I don't care if you're taking a selfie, but I'll be there. Yeah, like that. that's the leg. Okay, it looks like a cat. Just sleeping on a kind of a pillow type of thing in her own little capsule. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. Pretty fancy travel pod, I would say. Some kind of deep connection detail on the edges of this. Okay. The way I'm sitting right now is not the best drawing this curve, because I need to not ruin the camera angle, but whatever. I'll fix it later. Let's try to get the basics down. Yeah, like that. I think this should be more like this. Okay. All right. There we go. And I imagine there would be some kind of honeycomb type of texture here for some reason. I think it'll be cool to look like that. We'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. Sometimes you have an idea, maybe it may not look as great. But that's why I use pencil. I like this process of just designing as I draw. Soft pillow thing that she's sleeping on. Kind of cute. I like that. And why I'm drawing this scale, I realize the details I need. Sometimes because of the pen, the brushes that I use, they're not. I don't feel comfortable drawing them too small. I don't feel free, and I don't feel great drawing them. You know, if I'm drawing on a letter size paper, A4 paper, it's too small. I'm not having fun, and it's not as great to look at in person. So that's why I decided to draw on bigger paper. Also, it's better on my shoulder. For a sec. Yeah. So anyway, it's already 30 minutes. Great. I feel more productive sometimes when I'm doing it live because I'm stuck on my chair and I have a mission, which I need. All right, good. Well, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to continue to do more live in the future. Maybe when I'm doing other parts of it, also like when I'm doing inking, putting brush, final touches. I think that part will be fun too. So stick around. Well, stay tuned and follow me on Instagram or follow me here. Let's see, what do we got? We have the head down, pretty good. Why don't we do another cat before we go? Okay, I hope the zoom is okay. Oof, I didn't plan to do that part. All right. Okay. Because that's why the lighting is not great. Wait, let me turn on the light. Maybe that'll help. All right, let's do this. That's another cat. This cat is a little more engaged. There's a third cat on top, obviously, but I'm not doing that one right now. Okay, this travel pod. Okay, I'm not liking this curve right now, but it's okay. Just the basics. Okay, like that, and I designed it like this before. It has a little rim. Mm-hmm. So this cap looks like this. I wanted the hand to be like, maybe he is putting his hand against the glass. Just be more engaged. The ear should look different on each side. The hand like this. I feel like the tail should kind of go outside of the pot, like this. So there's a little hole for the tail to go out, something like that. I haven't decided, but exactly how it looks like, but I like the idea. So that's the butt. Also, he or she is on this pillow thing. Yeah. So that's the basic shape of the pots. What else can we do? Why didn't we do another hand of this guy? Sorry if I'm shaking too much. Oops. Right. Touch the thumb underneath. I don't want to mix this hair, the beard, with the claw. So this is not confirmed because I don't like that right now. It looks like a mess, but just for blocking's sake, I just put it there. All right. Maybe a piece of cloud. No. A little sure. Piece of cloud. Okay. There's some pieces here I haven't touched. There should be some hair behind it and showing. The cloud. this stylized cloud. Doesn't look real, but looks cool. Yeah, maybe here. I can move this a little bit. This area. I hesitate doing this part because I'm unsure, but sometimes you gotta do it to be a little more sure, so I'm doing it. You have something to start with and then to change them sometimes. You cannot just be perfect right off the bat. I like these loose pieces of cloud. Kind of gathers around. Yeah. Okay, not too much. Otherwise, distracting. I noticed a little too much, but I'm okay with it right now. Because I need to step in and out and put it on the wall and look at it, and then I'll know what to change. Or sometimes I need to step away from it and do other things, and then come back and realize what I need. I cannot rush this process. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I don't want to rush it either because, you know, that's the fun part. Why would I rush it? Okay. Let's do another one and then we will go. Let's do this piece. Okay, that's good. Yeah, why would I rush it, right? Having a finished piece is a cool thing, obviously, but then if during the process of making I'm not enjoying, what's the point, right? So I'm not rushing. I feel like I'm enjoying doing a live, although it's a little bit more of like a one-way conversation, because I cannot always check on the messages or whatever. But it's still a lot of fun. Okay. Other pieces I did before, they also had clouds of some kind, and I tried to do something different this time. Again, if you want to check me out on Instagram, I'm brian.chui.art. You can see the pieces that I did before. See if you like them. I try to use a different process every time. And I'm sticking to this process right now. Cool. All right. That's it for now. Hope you guys like it. I'll see you in the next live. Bye bye.